Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today we've got a super quick, fast-paced micro lesson for you. We're zeroing in on one of those everyday, incredibly awkward moments we have literally all experienced, and we're going to learn exactly how to express it perfectly in Portuguese. Specifically, we're looking at the phrase deixar na mão. So let's just dive right in.
I've got a really simple question for you straight from our source material today. Ever been left hanging? Yeah. Just take a brief second to picture that scenario in your head. You know the one. Your hand goes up for the high five, you're making eye contact, looking for that connection, and nothing. Just air. It's that completely universal feeling of awkwardness, right? You're expecting support or, I don't know, just basic camaraderie, and instead, you're just left out there completely on your own. It's a highly relatable human experience. We have all been there, and we instantly know exactly what that emotion feels like.
So how do we actually capture that exact feeling across the globe? Well, while in English we say we're left hanging, the Portuguese equivalent actually paints a slightly different picture. In Portuguese, they say deixar na mão. Let me actually say that again, nice and clearly, just so you can really catch the rhythm of it. Deixar na mão. It perfectly encapsulates that whole scenario of an unreciprocated high five or a sudden, unexpected lack of support. What's really interesting here is the literal breakdown we get from the text. Deixar na mão is defined as abandon or not help someone. Basically, to abandon or to not help someone. Think about it. When you don't show up for someone who is really counting on you, you're leaving them in the hand, so to speak. It's a super vibrant, visual way to describe the act of just completely withdrawing your support and leaving someone in the lurch.
You know, language isn't just about memorizing dry, boring vocabulary lists. It's really about learning these vivid expressions that native speakers actually use in their daily lives. And according to our source material, this is exactly the approach championed by a group called Teachers from Brazil. They point out that by focusing on engaging, real-world expressions exactly like this one and connecting directly with experts, learners can completely bypass the isolation of traditional language textbooks and just grasp the language so much faster. It's a total game changer.
And to get started, the source lays out this incredibly simple two-step process to go from being a completely disconnected learner to becoming fully immersed in the language. Step 1, literally just send them a message. Step 2, start learning Portuguese today. That's it. It's presented as this very straightforward, structured path to mastering cultural nuances without all those complicated sign-ups or unnecessary distractions. You just reach out and the learning begins.
So, looking at everything we've just covered in today's explainer, here is the real question for you. Are you going to send that message and start learning Portuguese today, or are you going to leave them hanging? Don't be the person leaving that high five unreciprocated, right? Anyway, thanks so much for joining us for this quick explainer, and I'll see you next time.